Today we're going to be looking at what is meant by an output. Last time we installed Python and we're going to start using it today. One of the first techniques that we normally learn how to do is outputting information. Now what this means is that we're going to give some information back to the user, usually show them something. This could be showing results, it could be giving an instruction to the user, or it could just be a little message to the user that something's gone wrong. There's loads of other examples as well, these are just some common ones. Like every programming language, Python has its own way of outputting information, and we are going to use a word called print. So this is known as the print function. And to make a function work in Python, you will need to have an open-close bracket at the end of a function. Just as a reminder as to where we're going to actually type in our code, we're going to click on File and then New File, and this is the window we're going to type our code in. This is so we can type multiple lines of code and then we can run it when we are ready to test our code. So like I said, the keyword we're going to try out today is print. So this is what it looks like. We type the word print and you'll notice it's changed color. If it's changed color, it means you've spelt it correctly and you've used all lowercase. If you put a capital P, you'll notice that it's changed back to black. That means Python doesn't recognize it anymore, which means it's a mistake. Also known as a syntax error. A syntax error is when you've not followed the rules of the programming language. So Python syntax would be having print all lowercase and we spell it correctly. Now if I just want to display some sort of message to the user, I now need to open my brackets and I'm going to do speech marks. This is so I can start typing in my string, which is what will contain what I'm going to display to the user. So my message is going to be hello world. I'll do another speech marks because that's the end of my string, and then I'm going to close my brackets. So if I want to test my program now, I'm going to need to run it. And you can see that I've not saved it yet, which is why it says untitled at the top here. So I'm going to click on run and then run module, or you can do F5 for short. It is going to ask you to save. Save it anywhere you want, documents, desktop, wherever you can find it easily if you want to carry on the same one. I'm just going to call it outputting information. And what you can see is that it's outputted onto the shell, which is the other side, which we mentioned in the last video. Now, because it's displayed my message correctly, hello world, it means I've got no errors and everything worked as it was supposed to. This would be the message that was being displayed to the user. Now, your code works in a sequence. It's going to start at the top and work its way down. Unless you use a different technique, which we're not doing in this video. We'll do that in a later video. So what I've done, I've typed in another print statement, which is print, brackets, speech marks, I am Mr. Moore, speech marks, close brackets. And let's run this code now so we can see what happens. So like before, run module. You've already given it a name, so it'll just update the save, but it will ask you, do you want to save, so we can run it. And as you can see, it says hello world, and then underneath it, that's when it says I am Mr. Moore. That's because it starts back at the top again, and then does the next one underneath it. And that's how we output information in Python. I'll see you next time.